Hi, it's Jackson Whiteman from Proper Propaganda, jacksonwhiteman.com, coming at you with installment 2 of the Shoot That Term in the Head series. Yesterday we dissected maximizing shareholder value, a term that I think is overused and replete with lots of vague nonsense. Today's term is, this is a critical time for us. It's a term I think that managers use to try and spur on their charges, to try and sort of spur on action. And I think it is a term that really needs to go the way of the dodo bird as well. What is the problem with this is a critical time for us? I think what it does as a manager when you say this to your charges, you are either A, stating the obvious, and B, you're trying to spur them on with a kind of vague sort of a description that is not really going to bear fruit. In business, if you are running a sort of typical business, that is to say not a hobby business or a lifestyle business, every time is a critical time for you. Yes, I recognize that every business goes through cycles in its year. There are certain events, certain times of the year where a business is busier. If you're in retail, this is Christmas. If you're in sort of special events, as my company is, special charity events, the run and walk business, well, okay, this is in the summer when you actually are putting on the events. The thing is this, when you say this is a critical time, it demeans all the other times of the year. So if you say to me, this is a critical time for us, I'm going to probably think, well, what about last week when I worked 50 hours in 3 days on a project? Was that not a critical time? What about the last quarterly shareholders meeting? What about the fact that we're in an economic downturn and everybody is struggling to sort of make ends meet? Every time is a critical time in business. Rather than saying to your charges, this is a critical time, and hoping for them to respond in a manner that is sort of congruent with the greater glory of Rome or your company, be more specific. Say to them, this project matters to the bottom line because of X, Y, or Z. Don't just tell them it's a critical time and hope them to respond, because when you say this is a critical time, really, what are you saying? You're not saying anything at all. In business, every time is critical. So let's scrap this one. Let's shoot it in the head. And, let's manage properly. Let's be more detailed, more specific when we talk to the people who work for us. And I think when you do that, you'll see that people respond better. People don't respond to vague statements. They respond to detailed analyses of why what they're doing matters. So thanks a lot. Jackson Whiteman, Proper Propaganda, edition 2 of the Shoot That Term in the Head series. Hope it's been enjoyable for you. Hope you have a great day.